Welcome to episode 3 of No Star Sports. I'm Noah.
I'm Will.
I'm Andrew.
Today we'll be giving a big rundown for last weekend. Right now it's November 10th, and we'll be giving a quick little rundown of the weekend. Let's start off with some NFL football. How about it? My predictions were pretty terrible. I know. So obviously the last episode we did, the audio file got corrupted, but we did fill out predictions, and we'll go over them today. I think it's our plan going forward on the season to kind of have a running like prediction tracker, so he's doing the best. CJ doing the worst. That'd probably be me right now, but I'll get it back next week. Let's start off with first game of the week. We already covered. No, we didn't, right? Raiders, Broncos. We don't really have to spend too much time on it, but
awful game.
Awful game.
We didn't pick the game, but yeah, it was just
we all would have picked the Broncos.
Awful game. We all would have picked the Broncos. They almost didn't win, but they did.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of tired. Kind of tired of their frauds.
They found the way to win. That's what matters. It doesn't matter if you win by 1 or by 50. They found a way to win.
It's true.
Let's go over to the Germany game. One of the best performances that I've ever seen. Jonathan Taylor.
MVP.
So many, 244 yards and a touchdown. The guy's great.
3 touchdowns.
He pretty much props up, 3 touchdowns. He pretty much props up that entire offense. I got this pick right for the record. Colts end up beating the Falcons 31-25. Pretty amazing.
Our guest picker was the only one that got it wrong.
I'm gonna be honest. I did not watch this game. I set my alarm for 8 o'clock, and it just didn't go off.
Yeah, I watched the end of the game because I woke up and I watched like the fourth quarter. But
normally I'm up to watch the end of these morning games. I woke up at like 10:30, which is rare. I'm always up at 7:30 or 8.
Shout out Alec Pierce. Mm-hmm. What a touchdown catch.
Shout out Sauce Gardner getting absolutely cooked. But
that was crazy.
Well, he slipped. I saw that. He slipped. Drake London, send him to a contender. Please. He's so good. It's being wasted.
Bam.
So 3 of us got that game right. Our special guest picker got it wrong.
Yep. Eli Garrett, special guest picker.
Yeah.
Shout him out by full name. But then the next game, Giants, Bears, and this will probably lead us into a little Brian Dable discussion, but Bears end up beating the Giants 24-20 in a big comeback win. Lots of points scored in the fourth quarter for the Bears and none for the Giants, which ends up costing them because Jackson Dart goes out with an injury.
I feel like if the Jackson Dart stays in, they win the game.
Clean sweep for the boys.
Yeah, we all picked the Bears.
Yeah.
It wasn't really much. No Scatterboo, no neighbors.
It was scary
close,
for a little bit.
I thought the Giants were going to win the whole time.
And then once Dart came out, that game just went to...
Once Russ came back in.
Yeah, it was...
Russ can't cook.
They couldn't do anything, and then the Bears kind of took over from there, so...
Caleb Williams!
What do we think about Brian Dable getting fired?
I disagree. Do it at the end of the season. He's not the issue. Look at their entire team is hurt. Their entire team's hurt. And I don't really understand what's mid-season fires in the NFL because they're 2-9, 2-8, 2-9. What's a new coach? You're out of playoffs. What's a new coach going to bring? Mm-hmm. Just give up play calling duties. Give up something. Give up whatever you do. I don't understand why you fire him now. It's not going to change anything. You're just going to continue to keep losing. Eventually, off season, I agree he should have been fired too soon now. The whole team's hurt.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was bound to happen. I think
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
It could have happened in the off season. He's just had a lot of years where it's been consistently bad. And I feel like ever since he won that Coach of the Year, it's just been downhill from there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so, it was just bound to happen. Kind of unfortunate that it happened in the middle of the season, especially when, they're kind of already out of it. I'd probably just stick it out and, figure it out from there. But at the end of the day, it's probably the right move.
Yeah, I can definitely see the points for sticking them through at the end of the season. I think if you're an organization, your kind of main thought is that it's time to... I think your main thought really, if you're an organization, is that at a certain point, right, you're going to move on from this guy. It's not getting any better. Maybe cause some change, at least show the rest of the team, hey, we're serious about having change, and we're so serious that we're going to get rid of our head coach mid-season. We're not even going to stick it out with them. So I think if you're an organization, it kind of accomplishes that goal, but I do see the point for letting him stick out the rest of the season. I don't think anything's going to really change when you're a 2-8 team.
Yeah.
Next game, one of the bigger shocks of the weekend. Yeah, Buffalo versus Miami.
Not a shock. I knew this was going to happen.
It was a shock for most of the educated world.
I wish we cut the audio. Basically, I talked about how the Dolphins on Sundays at home at 1 p.m. are dangerous. They're just a good team. they're a completely different team because you got the away team on the sideline with no shade, no protection. The sun's just killing them. They're getting gassed. Everything's happening.
Pretty sure it was raining, but yeah,
Doesn't
I
matter.
get what you're saying.
Doesn't matter. Josh Allen is so overrated. He is not even a top 8 quarterback in my opinion. I can name 8 or 9 quarterbacks better than Josh Allen.
No, you can't.
He's inaccurate. He's overrated. He lost to the Dolphins, which I knew was going to happen. That's why I was the one who picked it. I picked it. Everyone laughed at me. I want to hear, why do you guys think the Bills were going to win or a good team?
Why did I think? Well,
the Bills are a good team. They're a 6-3 team
They
for a
beat the
reason.
Chiefs. They beat no one good.
They beat the Chiefs.
They beat the
I think also
the Chiefs.
with the Bills, I mean, just simply like if you watch them play, like, yes, their defense is lacking. I think we're definitely seeing some of the holes there. But they have underrated players like corner. Like, I think it's a very solid team. Josh Allen is still a top 5 quarterback.
No, he's not.
Despite having a few bad games.
He's not.
And eventually what we'll see is teams figure it out as they go along in the stretch. I mean, Chiefs are 5-4, and we're not calling them a bad team.
and building off of that,
Chiefs had Patrick Mahomes.
Well, building off of that,
Josh
if you
Allen.
look at the teams that are like doing good right now in the league, once it comes down to the wire and you get in the playoffs, like a lot of the playoffs comes down to experience, right? Especially when you get into the later rounds.
Yeah, what's
The Colts-
what's the farthest Josh Allen has gone in the playoffs?
Well, he's gone farther than half of the teams that
He's
are on here.
won
The Colts
nothing.
have Daniel
Championship game.
Jones, the Broncos have Bo Nix, the Patriots have Drake May. All of those are inexperienced playoff quarterbacks. You have the Chargers with Justin Herbert. How does he do in the playoffs? Not
Sucks.
great. You have the Steelers, Aaron Rodgers. Okay, that's great. How's Mike Tomlin's teams done in the playoffs? Not
Sucks.
great.
9-8.
Bills
for
are
Connors
right
hit.
there at 6, and they're the only one who consistently make it to that AFC Championship game. So you can hate on them all you want, but at the end of the day, they're a good team because they consistently get to that next level. And same thing with the Jags. The Jags are right behind them. The Chiefs are right there. Like all these
They
teams,
get there, but they don't get the job done.
record-wise, all these. Well, yeah, but so you could say the same for half the teams on this list.
You could say
Can
pretty
you?
much every
So-
single AFC team in the past 6 years as Mahomes has been the leading quarterback, every single team falls to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
We made the past 3 Super Bowls, so every single team is going to be disappointed. All 29 of them, they're all going to be worse than the Chiefs.
Yeah,
at
it
the end of the
definitely
day.
feels like one of those years where there could be a shakeup, but at
I
the
don't think
same
so.
time, like, well, if you don't think so, then that means the Bills are going to
No.
do what the
Yeah.
Bills do because
The Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl.
Wait, I just want to. Who are the 9 quarterbacks ahead of Josh Allen?
Okay. Patrick Mahomes,
Fine,
Justin Herbert,
barely.
Matthew Stafford.
No, I know he just destroyed the Niners, but he's
I
not
mean,
better.
he's-
You're telling me
he's-
game on the
Matthew
line?
Stafford in the last 6 games is better than Josh Allen.
I'm taking Matthew Stafford over Josh Allen. Lamar Jackson, obviously. Baker Mayfield. We're talking about this year. I'm taking all. I mean, I'm
If we're
this
talking
year,
about this year, then your Lamar takes wrong. Lamar's
been
played
hurt.
3 games.
he's been- and
So
what-
how does that make him
And
better?
what happened when Lamar's played? What happened when Lamar's played?
Okay, but
They've dominated every game. Every game.
Not the Chiefs game.
He didn't play.
He did.
Oh,
play.
he did. Sorry. He played about a half of that game and he got injured in the first half.
I don't know about Baker either.
Baker is 100% doing better than Josh Allen.
I love Baker. I love Baker, but I don't think he's better than Josh Allen.
No.
Sam Darnold's having a better year. You guys can laugh at me all you want.
If we're just reading off
I
the
have-
box score, like I'm sure like some
No.
of these guys are having great seasons.
I'm
but,
watching
like,
these games. I've never
No,
been a big
if
Josh
you're-
Allen fan.
How are we gonna
No.
talk about all? Okay, just this is the Niners side coming out
Yeah.
of me. Coming out of me is like, you're gonna talk about system quarterback. Sam
He's
Darnold.
the most system quarterback
Hey.
out there. I'd argue
He's
if you're-
dominating
I'd
this
argue
year.
if we're only using the eye test, then Josh Allen would be near the top of the list.
Sam Darnold.
He's one of the best eye
Look
test
at
quarterbacks
Geno.
in the league.
Gino's
Gino
awful.
was great on the Seahawks, and then he left teams, and look what happened. And then Sam
He
Darnold
went to
gets
the
there,
Raiders.
and he's like in MVP talks. But we're talking about system quarterbacks.
I've never been a fan of
ridiculous.
Josh Allen. I've never been a fan of him.
I
think he's always
don't see
fine,
how.
but
I
I just don't,
don't
see
how
how
you can be
there's
a fan.
8 quarterbacks better than him.
At least give me that he's not top 5.
No.
For me, he's fringe right now.
He's
He's
not.
starting to fall off for me.
You can say a few of the guys I said are worse. I think they're all really even. I don't think he's top 5 quarterback. I mean, obviously, I'm not the biggest Josh Allen fan. Watching his games, he's never really impressed me. James Cook carries that team, in my opinion.
He fumbled.
Josh Allen fumbled and threw a pick.
I mean, they're both. Everybody struggled.
Just a bad game overall.
I've never been a
You
big
have bad games
Bills
in the
fan.
NFL.
Never been a big Bills.
Just
Bills
a
fan.
bad game overall.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Ravens-Vikings game, talking about Lamar.
Yeah, I think the Ravens are back. I mean, you can see why they're favored to win the division at 1-5.
It was a great. Like I won't pretend like it was a great game against a really good defense.
Ravens are a good team when they have their quarterback.
Team.
They're a great team.
Yeah, they have a good schedule coming up. They have to play the Bengals twice.
Browns.
Who knows? I saw something about Joe Burrow practicing, so maybe he'll be back for that.
He'll be back by December.
Probably won't be back by that first game, but the second game.
But then again, that Bengals defense.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
They play the Steelers twice. That's always a good battle. They play the Pats.
That'll be a big
Packers.
game.
So there's definitely some, and don't sleep on that game against the Browns this week because that Browns defense any given week.
Oh, the Jets.
So I don't know.
Them.
They're an interesting team for sure. Definitely a team to keep an eye on.
They'll make the play. I think they'll win the division.
That's just hard because that division is kind of so jam packed at the top most of the time, and so yeah, it could be a toss up. But this year
Steelers are 5-4. I mean,
yeah, and then you never know what's going to happen with the Bengals. Last year they went on that crazy run at the end, so you never. The AFC North's always crazy. You never know.
I think the Ravens
maybe Shaduro will come in and win like 8 games.
Yeah, seriously,
but I think the Ravens win that division though.
Yeah,
I think
I'm gonna go with the Steelers for now. But if the Ravens win, like,
I mean, look at their schedule.
Yeah, well,
they played no one good until the Pats and Packers.
But they have.
We saw last
you
night.
never know what
Steelers
happens
are
in
not
divisional
a good team.
games.
I know. But I mean, I think the Ravens won the division.
Browns Jets toilet bowl.
Yeah, sucks.
I can't believe the Browns lost that game.
I can't.
The Jets had like 160 yards of offense.
Dylan Gabriel sucks.
2 punt return touchdowns. The Browns should win that game. Offside, you jump to lose the game.
Yeah, jumping off.
Come on.
I mean, everything about the game was just,
Awful.
Insane.
Come on.
Terrible game.
It kind of fit like the mood of the game.
Not even worth talking about, honestly.
Noah, why did you pick the Vikings? I'm curious.
So I picked the Vikings because I didn't think that the Ravens were back. I still am weary on them, but I thought the Vikings could rattle it off at home. I was wrong.
Okay.
I
was also wrong about this one too. I was wrong about the Browns.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the Browns would win.
For keeping track, I have 3 picks wrong so far. Many more to go.
Pats and Bucks.
Great game.
Drake
Great
May
game.
is so good.
Yeah,
the Patriots are such a good team. They've played no one good. Oh, easy schedule merchants. I mean, they beat the Bill again.
Trevion Henderson is finally back.
That's what I was about to say.
Finally
We
played
talked
Trevion
about it.
Henderson.
Look what happens when you play Trevion Henderson.
My
You don't
fantasy
play-
team.
I mean, who thought Terrell Jennings? Like, I was looking at that game. It was about second quarter. Terrell Jennings had 4 carries. Henderson had 2 carries. And they were, they're losing, I think?
Yeah.
And look what happened. You get Henderson the ball. He averages like 4 or 5 yards a carry. I don't get why you don't play him. I don't understand.
Yeah, like you were saying, you could talk about all you want with the Patriots having a cupcake schedule and all that, but like
They won.
their most impressive stat to me, they have not lost on the road. They go into other places and they just walk in your trap and they take it over.
They won the Bills whiteout Sunday night game. They beat a good Bucks team.
They're just they're
a good team.
They're a good team. They have a good mix of youth and veteran presence. And
They got Diggs.
Yeah,
Hunter Henry.
Did you see that hit Diggs took at the end of the game to seal the win? That was
they
crazy.
have one of the best safety nets in Matt Collins.
Yeah.
They have speed.
Pop Douglas.
They have speed. Their defense is good. They have a good team.
Good team.
Great
Good
coach too.
Yeah.
Mike Vrabel should not have been fired by the Titans.
Yeah.
That's just like, that was one of the stupidest moves I've ever seen.
I do want to say I still like the Bucks.
Me too.
I
do.
Like,
Yeah.
they're still a very good team. Like
They'll win the playoffs. They'll win the game.
Yeah,
in the
like
playoffs.
watching this game, like I didn't lose faith in the Bucks at all. I was just like, they're a good team. They just need to figure out a little bit on
They need
offense.
to get healthy. Their whole team's hurt.
Yeah, they're
No,
winning
they
the
have-
South for sure.
They have no Bucky Irving, no Mike Evans, no Chris Godwin. Their whole team's hurt.
Like once Bucky comes back, I mean, it's gonna be a game changer for that team and my fantasy team.
Yeah.
Saints Panthers.
Got this one wrong too.
That one.
Yeah. We all got this one wrong. And we got the Texans Jaguars game wrong.
Yeah.
That Jaguars blown lead was one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Well,
Embarrassing.
Let's stay on topic here. Panthers Saints. So I mean, I really,
I don't know. I didn't watch the game.
I was like half paying attention to this game.
I was watching it on Red Zone.
I don't know what happened.
I mean, honestly, I think like Panthers defense, they're still good. Like they're still very capable. It's just that offense just stunk.
Yeah, the Panthers are very inconsistent offensively. They're kind of one of those teams. I forgot who we were talking about it with, like, you know, how they play good against bad, or play bad against bad teams and play good against good teams.
Georgia?
Yeah. That's the Panthers pretty much. They went and beat the Packers last week, and then they beat the Packers last week, and then this week, you know,
They lost to the Saints.
lose to the friggin' Saints.
But like you said, these divisional matchups can go anyway.
Which that was another one though. Like watching this game, I was like, man, somebody put Chris Olave on a competent team because he was balling out.
Yeah.
against the
They
Panthers.
traded Rashid Shaheed, and the offense looks comparable.
Yeah.
Like,
so,
I don't know.
yeah, it was just kind of a rough game to watch, but there
Yeah.
were some pretty good big plays. Olave was the only reason I was really interested in that game because every time they panned to that game in
It's
red
Olave.
zone, like it was him making a one-handed catch or like a crate. So like
Any
that's the
Ohio
highlight of
State
that
wide
game.
receiver is good.
Yeah. But yeah, going back to Texans Jags,
I mean, I don't know. I
What
wasn't
a
there last. I saw
collapse.
the end.
what a choke.
Crazy joke. Trevor Lawrence. How'd they beat the Chiefs?
Well, mistakes and penalties is kind of the name of the game for the Chiefs. But I said,
Man.
like this game, like just a historic choke job. I mean, I do love seeing it. Did you see the video of D'Amico Ryan's like getting hyped up at the end of that game?
Yeah,
Like I think,
I love
The,
D'Amico.
the poor Jaguars 1.5 betters
yeah, I
lost.
just don't think.
They lost. The score was really 30-29. There's a last second fumble touchdown,
yeah.
which a lot of people are complaining about because it ruined the spread. People saying Vegas. I mean, I personally wouldn't put money on the Jaguars. They kind of stink.
I just think this is kind of a coaching issue. Like I think Liam Cohen being his first year, he's gonna have like these kind of struggles, kind of all these choke jobs, which we kind of see in the first year. But
I mean, they're only going to get healthier too.
Davis Mills had an amazing game too. By the way,
He did.
that last run for the touchdown at the end, I thought was insane.
Woody Marks.
Woody Marks
pretty
blocking.
Good too. Woody Marks had a good game.
Yeah.
Which sucks. He was on my bench.
And we all pretty much swept the late slate except for Will, who he's biased. 49ers
Yeah, I
fan.
mean, well, I didn't think it would be that bad. I thought it would be
That was-
closer.
by
I
the
only
way-
picked them because I thought if it was a close game, we would have won. But
Yeah, that 4 p.m. slate, horrible,
oh, it was
horrific.
terrible. Yeah, every game was a blowout.
Seattle destroyed them. JSN is, I think personally, he's a top 3 receiver.
He might be. I think he's
He
the
might be
best
the best. He
receiver
might
in
be
the
the
NFL
best.
this year.
This year, 100%.
He's on track to like break records. Like
He
there's
has
no.
999 yards in
Yeah,
like
he's-
what 9 games, 10
He's
games.
the best wide receiver in the NFL this year.
I agree.
It's insane.
And then Jefferson and Chase.
yeah,
Lions destroyed the Commanders.
yeah.
I saw
Gibbs,
Trump.
Holy-
I turned the game on. I see Trump and Jonathan Velma making 6-7 jokes.
Yeah.
That didn't feel real.
Um,
The Rams are Super Bowl contenders. They're
Well,
such a good team.
Going back to the Lions real quick
Uh-huh.
though, I believe Dan Campbell started calling
He
plays
did.
in that game, and
He
that
did.
like look how much more involved Jamison
Yeah.
Williams was in the offense.
He needs to get
Like,
the ball more.
their offense looked a lot better, and it looked like it did last year when they were very dominant with Campbell calling the plays. So maybe that's something we'll see a lot more of
100% needs to.
because they looked unstoppable
Yeah.
yesterday.
They did.
So I would keep that going, and then the Niners game was
The
just
Rams are a great team.
yeah, they're a great
Offense
team.
amazing, defense
Our
is great.
defense is very, very, very bad.
Hurt. I mean, they're hurt.
Yeah, they're hurt, but the guys aren't stepping up like they usually do. Just a lot of missed tackles
Yeah.
is what I'm really seeing. And then we just turned over the ball a little too much, too.
Yeah.
Had a pick, I think, and a couple fumbles. Juwan Jennings fumble. So,
Nice to see DeMarcus Robinson play well.
yeah, I mean,
Wasn't expected. but-
yeah, hopefully they should get some help soon. I think Ricky is coming back.
I still don't think
Against
Mac
the
Jones.
Cardinals.
I still think you'd start Mac Jones
I don't think so. Now,
Yeah, I would disagree just because,
unless he's hurt. Unless he got hurt last game, which I didn't really see.
well, he's kind of been playing
Yeah.
hurt.
he's been
but-
playing injured this whole time.
Yeah, but I would.
I don't know.
I think I'm like the closest I am to saying start Brock as I have been all year because, first of all, Kyle said in his press conference the other day that Brock is like closer to playing than he was when they like kind of forced him in the Jaguars game. Like he's more healthy now than he was playing in an
Yeah.
actual game.
Yeah.
So that's a great sign.
I mean, yeah. I think both quarterbacks. I think you have a good option with both.
Well, no, because like the offense opens up completely when you put Brock in there.
Why?
I
How?
agree.
Because we throw the ball more
Yeah.
downfield, and then that opens up play action. That opens up the run game. Like when with Mac Jones, we haven't been able to do that, and like that's coming from like me being able to watch every
Yeah.
game and see how our offense develops. Like when Brock's in there, our offense is developed in a way that it hasn't been at all. Even going back to the Jimmy G days, like that's what I love
Jimmy G.
from Brock. Like when we had Jimmy G, when we had all those other quarterbacks going back from 2019, like. Our offense is different with Brock in it, and people don't really realize that because of the whole system dynamic thing, which is true to a certain extent. But when you look at Brock in our offense, it opens up everything because we get the deep ball.
Yeah.
And we get him going on the run and being able to throw the ball 30, 40 yards and like getting these crazy first downs. And so like that's what he brings to the table. And so if we're able to have that, that would be great. Now, all that being said, defense is the problem.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And we just don't have the depth right now to be able to really compete with some of those higher teams. I still think we make the playoffs.
Could sneak in.
If we sneak in, though, that's when you watch out because that's when everybody starts to come back.
Yeah.
And so if we have a competent defense, not fully healthy, but competent, the Niners can be a scary team.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Sunday night, Chargers, Steelers. We all got that right except for Noah.
I did not pick. So
I mean, he's a Chiefs fan.
I mean, the Steelers, like their defense did look good. Like they're forcing turnovers. They're making Justin Herbert work. And for, I would say, the entire first half, the Steelers played a great game defensively. Only problem is if your offense never backs it up and Aaron Rodgers can't throw the ball, then you have some struggles. And then also we had difficulties running the ball too. Like the Steelers just, I mean, offensively, they look inept,
and
terrible.
Going back to what I said last week about Justin Herbert running the ball and how big of a factor that is for this team, there's a different team when he starts running and moving the ball. Because, they're only going to get healthier. I think the Chargers, week one, I made my own predictions. They're my Super Bowl champion team. I know they're past, they never win the pass and they always choke. This team's different. John Harbaugh's such a great coach. I think that, at least fully healthy, they're one of the top two teams in the league.
Yeah.
They're not healthy, which obviously kind of just degrades my prediction. But, Justin Herbert, he's a top 3 quarterback. In my opinion, you guys can disagree with me. I think he's insanely talented. They have an amazing receivers and threats on the outside. They're getting Hampton back soon. Their offensive line's hurt. Their offensive line PFF grades were they were all 36 out of 38. It's crazy. And is Joel off the year?
He is, I'm pretty sure.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe come back playoffs?
Yeah, playoffs, I think he has a chance, but he's probably out for the rest of the regular season.
Yeah, if they come back playoffs, I think they're going to win the division. They already beat the Chiefs once. They haven't played the Broncos. I think they lost to the Broncos. They play the Broncos again. They play the Chiefs again. They have a pretty easy schedule. They play the Jaguars next week.
They beat the Broncos.
They beat the Broncos and beat the Chiefs. They already have a 2-game division lead on everybody. I think they'll have a home playoff game.
I think further
2 or 3 seed.
I think further clarifying on your point about Herbert, when he runs the ball, I want to clarify that when he's running not because he's forced to.
100%.
Yeah,
I was watching that game. I saw him.
He's being forced to run and he's getting pressured a lot, and because their offensive line's depleted. When it's that type of running, that's when they seem to struggle because it's hard for him to find the open targets when he's always running for his life.
Well, they're running read options, QB draws.
Exactly. When he's able to use his legs in that way and it's almost designed and it's planned, that is when they're very successful. And they really just kind of, even though they obviously always really seem to have great success in the passing game, they really dominated the game in the run game. We were talking.
That's what I was saying. I think the most scary part about the Chargers isn't just how good their defense is and also how good they're coached. Is the running game. Kamani Vidal, he's their third string running back or whatever, and he's ripping off these really strong.
And get Amari Hampton back.
Exactly. So, and when you have a guy like Vidal who's ripping off just strong, consistent runs against the Steelers defense, I think that's terrifying.
Watt, yeah. And I know my dad's listening. I think this is your year. You 51 years of just suffering. I think this is the year Chargers win.
Knock on wood.
And then we'll give a little preview for Eagles Packers.
I was the only one to pick the Packers here.
And the Eagles are going to win.
I think, the Packers lost last week to the Panthers. Everyone's like, oh, the Packers stink. Packers suck. They're not going to do anything. This is the game that they got to prove themselves. I think they'll come out there, they'll win a close game.
I like that.
But what's really crazy is watch Jalen Hurts is going to score 2 touch pushes this game. Because you talk about the narrative, the Packers were the only team to vote against banning the tush push, or they're the ones who started banning the tush push. So the Eagles they have this game circled on the calendar. They're ready for this game.
Yeah.
But I think the Packers they can't afford a loss.
Yeah, here. I think this is going to be an amazing game. I think this is going to be one we're going to be remembering when we look back at some of the best games of the year.
Yeah, I got the Packers in a close game.
Yeah, I think the Eagles just pull through. I just think the Eagles are the better team. And I feel like when it comes to games like these, you have to think about who ultimately you think is the better team. And I feel like that's what the Eagles are. Cool. I think defensively, they're going to be able to shut down Jordan Love. He's very, very turnover prone. And I feel like that might catch up to the Packers today, and that's where the Eagles will be able to pull through.
And the Eagles are coming off a bye. I mean, that makes them, I feel like that makes them even more prepared and even more of a reason for me to pick them.
I think this will be an ugly game. I think it'll be a good game near the end. I think it'll be low scoring.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
Definitely see that.
I think both teams won't be able to run the ball. Both great run defenses. I can see Micah Parsons making the impact this game. I could see Christian Watson breaking a deep reception out. Maybe they get Matthew Golden involved. A sleeper look out for is Luke Musgrave. I know Tucker Kraft is out, but when they drafted Luke Musgrave, he was more of to be the receiving tight end, and Tucker Kraft was to be more of a blocking tight end.
Yeah, I think Musgrave is great.
Now that Tucker Kraft's out, and you get to showcase Musgrave's receiving ability, I think that could be Eagles. He gets a great matchup against the Eagles defense, who gives up a lot of yards to tight ends. I see them looking at Musgrave a lot tonight.
Yep. And so, I mean, while we round this out, let's do a quick little pick recap. I go 6 for 10. If the Eagles win tonight, I'll go 7 for 10. If I don't, I'll go 6 for 11. Right? Am I wrong in this?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There were 13 games.
So I went 6 of 13.
Yeah, 6 to 12 currently.
6 of 12. All right.
Sorry,
Perfect.
I thought you meant like 6 wins, 13 losses.
no,
My brain was going crazy.
6 to 12 currently.
Let's see. I got 8. So I have 8.
I'm currently at 9.
Yeah,
because I picked the Dolphins.
So if the Eagles win, me and Andrew will tie for the week. If the Packers win, Andrew will take the dub.
That'll be a 10 and 13 week.
I mean, we also have to look into Eli's. I don't know how his record was, but he might be. Falcons no, Bills no, Bucks no. That's a bad start.
7.
Okay, so yeah, it's between us two.
Yeah, if I win, we tie.
Your picks were horrendous.
Yeah, my picks
If
were
the
really
Eagles
bad.
win,
College
that will
football is
tie.
pretty bad too.
Yeah, just like quit.
Yeah.
Making game
Quit
picks.
making game picks. Guys, if you want to follow what not to pick, follow my picks.
Yeah, if you want to fade Noah. Let's get into some college football. You wanted to go just say
Let's go Indiana Penn State because that's the first game we
catch
picked.
of the year.
Yeah, that was the most insane. That was the best 2-minute drive I've probably seen all year in a college football game. That was
that drive
absolutely insane.
That drive reminds me of Bryce Young at Auburn in 2021 or 2022 when Alabama, they were 5th ranked in the country on the road in Jordan-Hare, and Bryce Young has the ball at the 3-yard line with under 2 minutes left to go, and they drive that length of the field. They score a touchdown, and then win the game in double overtime.
Yeah.
And that's what gave them the Heisman Trophy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you look at that drive and look at what Mendoza did. Penn State has all momentum. Mm-hmm. It was 20-10 Indiana, and then Penn State scores.
Yeah,
with a great block from the ref. The ref
we're
really blocked
talking
the
about
guy.
Call of the year. I mean, I'm not talking about broadcast. That was a great ref call.
Gus Johnson is one of the greatest.
Gus Johnson had a heart
and then Mendoza's picked off. Penn State has momentum. They have the ball. They go down and score. They kick off. Indiana's the ball, game-winning drive to go score, and they get sacked in the first play.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, "Oh, this is over. Penn State's going to win this game." And then, boom, dot, dot, dot. That great catch by Becker by the sideline to get that 1st and goal. And then one of the greatest catches I've ever seen by Omar Cooper Jr. in the back of the end zone.
I do not know how he kept his feet in. Also, going back, that's why you wear white shoes, Isaiah Likely.
Exactly.
Because that was
that catch
as close as it could get.
That catch was the best catch I've seen since Marvin Harrison Jr. in 2021, where it's the exact same catch.
Mm-hmm.
His right foot was hanging up, and his left foot comes down, and he goes like touch on the floor, like just insane.
Yeah, it was insane.
And then after the game, Mendoza praising God, giving all the glory to God. He's a great guy.
He's a great guy. It's hard for me. I can't.
As an Alabama fan, he's the one that has him trophy.
Yeah, I think he's the Heisman. There's not a lot of reasons to.
Unless they somehow drop 2 straight games, which is unlikely.
They got Wisconsin next week. I don't think they'll lose to Wisconsin.
Wisconsin's leading passer was their punter. 24 passing yards by their punter.
They still won.
And they won. Grind game. BYU, Texas Tech, belt to ass. Destroyed BYU. That wasn't even close.
Yeah,
it wasn't even close.
To BYU.
Now, but let's remember. Obviously, the recording is not there, but you remember the condition I put on it, right?
If Mahomes stays the whole game,
Texas Tech is going to win. Did he stay the full game?
Yes.
So
yeah.
You can chalk it up as a right prediction for me, but
I don't know.
it was
about
pretty
that.
terrible.
I expected it to be something close. BYU had 67 rushing yards the whole game. It's just Texas Tech's defense is too good. But however, I don't think their offense is that good. They're an okay offense. Barry Morton's hurt still.
Their offense does enough.
Yeah, I mean, that's enough. But you go against like a SEC or Big Ten team with this offense, I don't think they would score.
I like Texas Tech. I think they can make
They're a good team.
I think the ceiling for them is
They'll win the playoff game. They'll win their home playoff game if they get a good matchup.
I think they can make it all the way to the semifinals.
I disagree. I think they'll lose quarterfinals.
They're so good defensively, and that's what sets everything apart once you get to the playoffs.
But you look at the quarterfinals teams, you look at those top 4 teams. I get it,
but we put a lot of bias in the SEC and Big Ten. Let's not hate on Texas Tech
because
they're in the Big 12.
Big 12.
They still have one of the best defenses in college football, and they have one of probably the best defensive player in college football.
Jacob Rodriguez.
Exactly. So I think they're going to make some noise once they get in the playoffs.
They'll win their first round playoff game.
I like their chances against the SEC and Big Ten school. Let me clarify it that way. I like their chances against an SEC or Big Ten school better than BYU's chances.
100%. That's not even a question.
Yeah.
Texas Tech just destroyed them.
So let's go into...
I think Texas Tech will win their first round playoff game at home and then lose to either A&M, Bama, Indiana, Ohio State. Because those teams are just... that's going to be the Final Four. Those teams are just generational levels above everybody else.
Next, we got Georgia and Mississippi State. We all picked Georgia, and Georgia's just, I
expected Mississippi State to be leading this. They scored first.
Yeah, they did score first.
They were leading this game. I said that there'd be trouble early for Georgia, and this is their most. This is the best they've played all year. The biggest. This is their first complete game all year, and they destroyed them. Yes, Blake Shapen got hurt. Unfortunate.
Yeah,
but they're such a great team.
A&M and Missouri. We all picked A&M.
I thought it was going to be close.
Dominated.
Missouri dominated on the ground.
Yeah.
But their quarterback is awful. Zollers is just not good.
Yeah.
If they had Bo Prabula, it would be way closer game. But
I think you can't put a lot of stock into this win for A&M just because it was kind of a depleted Missouri team.
But on the road, it's hard to win on the road.
It is hard to win on the road.
Especially in the SEC.
I'm not going to... This is just a random thing, but like watching Missouri home games this year makes me so mad because they just don't have the environment that they can because they're doing that freaking construction right now.
Stadium's under construction.
Pisses me off because that is the thing I love most about Missouri football is that little hill thing they got going there.
It takes away the whole vibe.
Yeah, coming into the year, they had won 16 straight home games.
Exactly, and you take away that environment,
you rob them.
Yeah,
rob them. Experience.
Honestly, like watching when they played Alabama a few weeks ago, if that environment is like...
I'm licking my chops at the next pick. Let's go Oregon, Iowa with the only person who had the correct pick. With Oregon.
That was such a good game.
All me.
That was a great game.
The difference in that game was, I believe, the safety, right? It was 18-16.
Oh, yeah. No, the biggest was Dante Moore.
Right, yeah, but
he's just such an X factor.
Without that safety, it's 16-16.
That is that game is the definition of Iowa football.
Yeah.
I've watched every single Iowa game the past 5 years. Start to finish, every single game. And that's how they play. They don't score.
Well, the thing, too, was that going into this game, everybody was talking about how they're a different team because they have looked better offensively.
They're a great team.
Their quarterback has looked great, but they're also haven't played the top caliber Big Ten teams. And then they looked like the same old Iowa that they always look like. Yeah. When they played against
a great win for Oregon.
Great win for Oregon. They needed that win.
I think if Iowa doesn't fumble late in that game, they'll win.
Yeah, I agree.
But, I mean, Ika Sappington making that game-winning kick. The safety, great heads-up play by the punter. Yeah. Iowa punters are just levels above everybody else. It's just a fact.
Yep.
And
Auburn
they just got a 4-star quarterback recruit. Like how often do you see Iowa getting a 4-star recruit?
Iowa was trending in the right direction for sure.
100%.
Auburn Vandy was a crazy game.
I knew it would be close.
Ended up with the win, but it was a very good game.
I picked Auburn.
Yeah.
I knew it would be close. You fire your coach, and Auburn's a great team. Hugh Freeze is the problem. Auburn's a good team defensively. I was not expecting that big of a score.
Yeah.
I knew it would be close. I was expecting like 17-14, a dogfight, ugly game. But no, just completely flipped.
Yeah, imagine not picking Vandy, dude. Wow.
I'm an Alabama fan.
Felt
I picked Auburn.
I was
That's
very
just
confident in my Vanderbilt pick, and sure enough, they ring true.
barely.
You were also confident in this pick, and that didn't work
Yeah,
out very
well, I
well
mean,
for
this
you.
was
But
just a rough
LSU
one.
and Bama.
I mean, maybe it's time,
I
like,
think
if
he was
we're
hating on me.
like if we're Grant Newsom, maybe we uncork it a little bit, maybe we throw the ball a little bit downfield.
No.
Maybe we at least try to win the football game.
There was just no one
Especially when,
open.
everybody talked about you being a top 5 NFL draft
Yeah,
pick, and
so-
now you just look not good.
You look at that play where he has no pocket awareness. You look at that play,
Yeah,
they have
he's-
first and goal, and he just turns around and lets say Pierre, and they flip to the coach on the sideline, and he's yelling, "Don't run that way!"
Yeah,
like he has no, and,
like-
and they put in Van Buren. He cooked. Our defense is great. Alabama's defense is great, and like what Alabama fan, big bias. What made me like really believe in this team is that we can find a way to win. Our offense played horrible. We had our C or D level offense that game. Awful.
Yeah.
We had no run game. And we won by double digits.
Mm-hmm.
That just shows how different this team is.
yeah, I totally
This
get
team's just different.
Yeah, I think I'm very when it comes to Nussmeier, like
That's my just.
I think he's a 4th, 5th round pick.
I was never that high on him. I saw
Yeah.
people pick him for the Heisman. I was no chance.
I think
no
he should
chance.
quit football after this performance. I think he should retire and work at his local, tire shop or something. Maybe.
No.
I just,
Yeah, he's just not that
ruining
good.
my picks.
Hurts him that Aaron Anderson got hurt.
My favorite pick of the day,
Navy.
even better than the Oregon-Iowa game. I picked Cal to upset Louisville, and
I
I
think-
was right.
Was it just
and
you?
So did Eli.
Okay. Oh, I didn't pick Cal?
You
In
picked
overtime.
Louisville and
In
I
knew,
overtime.
I knew it'd be
Great
close.
game.
I knew it'd be close.
De Jesus, love him.
Sagapulatelli is
He
going to
is
be somewhere else
amazing.
next year. He's going to be somewhere else next
Probably
year. He's not going to be at
probably
Cal.
Oregon.
Is Dante Moore a junior? Really?
Yeah, Dante Moore. If Dante Moore enters the draft, then he will be
I don't know.
at
Maybe
Oregon.
Miami.
Well, because he was at Oregon before,
Yeah.
and then flipped back to Cal because Dante Moore was there.
Yeah.
So
But apparently Miami's spending big this year on the quarterback.
if
see
I'm
how that
Miami, I am not paying him that much money.
They're going to pay for
because
DJ Lagway. And they're
he's
going to go
not
6-6
Lagway's
again.
not good either. Yeah, they're just. But anyways, yeah, Louisville. They didn't play terrible. It just
I
at
was
the end
not
of the day,
expecting that.
Cal
Well,
just
I
kind of.
knew it'd be a close game.
Yeah, it just felt like one of those games where they couldn't do enough to get
Yeah.
it done, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
FSU Clemson.
Toilet bowl.
Yeah, do we really need to talk
Clemson
about
pulls
this?
it out. Clemson
Yeah,
pulls
we
out the
were
win.
all wrong. We all picked FSU.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know how we ended up picking this
Yeah,
game, but
I don't
We were
all
really
wrong.
understand.
And then,
and then SCSU
I
Hawaii.
think
Get a little
Noah and
local.
I picked Hawaii.
yeah, I mean, I definitely did.
I definitely picked Hawaii
you
too.
picked SCSU.
I don't remember. I feel like I was talking
know,
about how
I know,
Hawaii-
You were talking about how Hawaii would win, but then you said,
I must have switched my
eventually
pick,
I
yeah.
think
I know
SCSU.
I definitely picked Hawaii. I know I did.
You did pick Hawaii. Yeah, you did.
I mean, SCSU's offensively, they're horrible.
It just felt
Awful.
going in. I literally talked the entire time. This team is just like it's so like Jekyll and Hyde. Where on the road, this team looks like the worst thing I've
Every
ever
team
seen.
on the road.
But then at home, it's an amazing.
And
so.
I'm just gonna say, like, I was completely wrong about the home environment at Hawaii. Like, they play
Showed out.
insane at home.
Yeah.
Hawaii, like
Our
one of the
offense-
best teams at
SCSU's
home.
offense is just the
crazy.
play calling is awful.
Yeah.
You can't run the ball 25 times a game up the middle.
I feel like I don't even like want to watch every time it's 4th and short because I know we're punting.
Yeah.
Or kicking a field goal.
Yeah.
Like there's no like kind of urgency to
Yeah.
maybe let's try to make something happen right here because they know they don't have the play calling for it.
Exactly.
Yeah. To wrap up college football, I'll give it my rankings this week. So really just look at the top 20. Miami, Louisville, Georgia Tech. ACC just fell apart.
Yeah.
Then got Utah. They could still make it to the Big 12 championship game. Big 12 is wide open still. Texas Tech's got to play Cincinnati. I have Cincinnati ranked lower than Utah because Utah beat them.
Mm-hmm.
They got Michigan. Michigan, I'm telling you, I may be wearing a Michigan shirt right now. I'm not biased. I'm not a Michigan fan. Michigan will be 10-1 going to that Ohio State game, playing for a shot. No, 10-2. Sorry, 9-2. Sorry, I forgot the loss to Oklahoma. They'll be 9-2 going to that Ohio State game, playing for a spot in the playoff and the Big Ten championship game, which is just kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they have who they played. I don't think they have any big games the next few weeks. I think they got
They
They got like
They
Northwestern.
haven't played anybody.
Yeah, but they got
And then
Northwestern.
they have Northwestern, Maryland, and Ohio State.
They'll be 9-2 going to the Ohio State game, which they own Ohio State, which is kind of crazy. But Michigan could be in the playoff. Like,
Yeah.
no one's looking out for them. I got USC. USC could still make the playoff. They got Oregon next week. That's a big game. I think next week. No, they got Iowa, then Oregon.
Who?
USC.
I don't think they win either of those.
I mean, they got Iowa at home.
I still
I
don't
think
think
they have Oregon at home too.
I still don't think they win.
No, I know they play Iowa and Oregon. I don't know where the games are.
Oregon is
At Oregon. Yeah, but Iowa's at home, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
So USC wins this game. We'll have a playing game. USC and Oregon. Winner of that will. I doubt they'll lose their last game.
Yeah.
Then I got Mizzou, Vandy, Oklahoma, Texas, Oklahoma, great team.
Yeah, they're kind of
Texas
beat
wins
them,
out.
Texas beat them, so they have the edge. But I
Yeah.
feel like those teams are kind of interchangeable.
Yeah, if Texas wins out, they're in the playoff, 100%.
Yeah.
Then I got BYU. I saw a lot of people dropping BYU. I mean,
I'm not very high on BYU.
It's gonna be
I
Texas-
never really was. I like
Yeah.
their quarterback, but they just don't do enough for me. I feel like Texas Tech is just a way better team, and we saw that this weekend. And
Yeah.
there's just so many other teams better than them. Like, I don't really want to see them in the playoffs because I don't feel like they can make something happen.
Then I got Notre Dame, great team. People are still hanging on them. They've won
This week
8 straight games?
This week will
7
be
straight games?
this week will be the deciding factor
At
of
Pitt.
whether or not
I
they
Pitt ranked.
make the playoff because this is it.
Well,
like,
if they lose, they're done. 100%. Yeah.
100%. And
then
after Pitt, I don't really think.
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
if they lose, they're
we
out.
have Syracuse and Stanford. So
Yeah. AF Ole Miss. I'm still not. I'm gonna play the Citadel this weekend. Blah blah blah. Who cares? I got Texas Tech, Oregon, Georgia, Alabama, A&M, Indiana, Ohio State. I was debating Indiana and A&M, flipping them, but Indiana's just they're so great.
yeah, I
team.
think I definitely want to see.
That's what kind of makes me want them to put them higher because they found a way to win.
Yeah, I definitely want to see more once the actual college football playoff comes out, like the poll.
I think it'll be. I
Because
think they'll be.
The AP poll's a joke to me,
I think the top four
especially
will
when
still
it
be the
gets to
same.
this time of
Top
year.
5 will be the same.
Yeah, when it gets to this time of year, though, like it's hard to really look at the AP top 25 because you really only focused on what the CFP.
I saw some people drop Alabama. I don't get it.
There's no reason
I saw
to drop.
some people had Alabama below Georgia.
Yeah, there's no reason to
if they
drop someone if
played
they're winning
each other,
games.
who would win?
Yeah,
Alabama.
yeah. The AP.
It's
The mid-major spots just up for grabs. Like,
going to be USF.
might be freaking James Madison. and
Could be
they
James
look-
Madison.
They look terrible.
Either
I
way, they're
watched that
going. Either
game.
way, they're going to lose in Sanford Stadium to Georgia.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
watched them play Marshall, and they did not look like a great team.
Personally, I don't think the Group of 5 team needs to be in the playoff. If they're undefeated and actually top 12, then yes.
Well, the reason they have that spot is because of that's what the problem has been. Like, even with undefeated teams, they put that bias over, like, they put the bias of the big conferences over that, like, even if a team was undefeated. So that's why
I know,
they have
but you
that
put.
spot.
I mean, you look at Cincinnati against Alabama a few years ago. They got Boise State versus Penn State. I mean, they just don't put up that big of fights.
Never know, though.
We're
It
gonna
brings,
have North Texas going to Georgia.
it
You
brings
think-
a little excitement to.
I mean, I guess,
college
but we're
football.
gonna have like Memphis, USF, SDSU,
I like
JMU.
USF against some of these teams. I feel like
Or
USF
North
could put up
Texas.
a good fight.
You're gonna
If you put USF in a shootout type of game, they could surprise.
But you're
some
gonna have these teams going to Georgia.
people. I
That
understand.
spread is going to be at least
There's nothing you can do about
27
it,
and
though.
a half
It's
points.
gonna happen.
and Georgia's gonna destroy them, and we're just gonna get infinite loop of just big team destroys a little team. I mean, I don't know. ACC, they're gonna get destroyed. ACC is awful.
I like Georgia Tech. Other than that, maybe Miami.
No, I mean they beat Notre Dame, but
Yeah.
Carson Beck is a nuisance. He's not trustworthy.
Everyone else is not very good.
Yeah.
But Georgia Tech and Miami, I think, have a decent shot at winning a game.
I mean, SMU can still be in the playoff for all we know. SMU, 3-loss, 4-loss SMU. They still have a path to the playoff.
Yeah.
Which I guess having that stuff in makes it more exciting for the race to get into the playoff. But then you get to the playoff. SMU got destroyed last year.
Mm-hmm.
Clemson, I think They lost by double digits last year.
Yeah.
Boise State lost by double digits last year. Eventually, it's just going to be the SEC and the Big Ten in their own playoff. Eventually. Which sucks, but...
Well, that's what happens when you overstack conferences. Like, if the Big 12 was what the Big 12 used to be with Texas and Oklahoma and BYU and people like that, then you have the conversation.
You still had SEC Big Ten winning every year.
But it'd be more competitive. When you have 16 to 18 teams in a conference, that's why it gets overcrowded like that. Big Ten has 18 teams, and half of them aren't even on the right side of the country. So, like, that's the real problem.
I will say
the conferences.
The best decision they have made in college football is taking away divisions. You don't have you don't have Ohio State versus Iowa every year.
No, yeah, the divisions are stupid. That's obviously that's a gimme. But
I'm so glad I took that away.
Conferences are just they're stupid. There are way too many teams in conferences, and it gets overcrowded. Like, you need that balance to make things more competitive. That's the real problem of why there's no competitiveness in some of these playoff games, because the conferences are just way too overstacked.
Yeah, and the bad thing is they're just going to keep expanding the playoff.
No, 100%.
Which I don't agree with. Leave it out. This 12-team format is perfect in my opinion. Like,
yeah,
at least like seeding wise and all that stuff, that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to go to 16. They're going to go to 24. They're going to eventually going to go to 64.
It's at the end of the day, it's for money. You get more games, you get more viewers, you get more money.
Yeah. Anything else we want to talk about? Is there any baseball news? Clase and Ortiz arrested. Clase is still on the run.
MLB Silver Slugger Awards came out.
Oh, also the Platinum Glove came out. Fernando Tatis Jr. Platinum Glove.
Did not deserve it at all.
Pull up the post.
Like, not even close. Because he
either
robbed
PCA
5
or
homers.
Bailey.
He robbed 5 homers, he won the Platinum Glove. It's stupid. It's not the highlight award. It's the best defender award.
It's a highlight award.
It's not a highlight award.
All these awards are highlight awards.
It's not the highlight award.
Every award's a highlight award.
At a certain point, you got to take away fan voting from some of these like actually important awards.
How many people watch Giants games this year and see? How many people see Patrick Bailey highlights?
Oh my god,
he's a catcher. There's no catcher highlights.
Cal Raleigh, no pass balls all year.
No, nobody's saying I'm watching Cal Raleigh defensive highlights. They're watching him hit homers.
People are saying they're watching Fernando Tatis Jr. defensive highlights.
But it's not a highlight award. Yeah. If it was a highlight award, then Cal Raleigh would win the MVP this year.
Has any voter for the Platinum Glove been like, let me turn on my highlight package? Like, they're looking at the games as a whole.
Yeah, they're watching the games.
Not the highlights.
They're watching Tatis rob home runs.
It is clear Patrick Bailey had 20 more defensive runs saved than Fernando Tatis Jr.
I find it more fun watching a right fielder than watching a catcher. That's just my opinion.
It's not about fun. It's about who is the better defender. It doesn't matter who is more fun to watch. It's not what piques your interest the most. It's who is better at playing defense.
Yeah, I had fun watching Daniel Vogelbach, but it's not like I'm going to give him
I like watching Rowdy Tellez hit bombs with his fat ass. It doesn't matter.
I wish every award was a highlight award. SGA would not have won MVP in basketball. It would have been Giannis or Jokic.
But that's not what's...
Yeah, while we're at it, let's just take championships away because they won a boring season.
Exactly. Blah, blah, blah. Only championship you can take away are the Dodgers in 2020, which we can all agree on.
Yeah, I just don't like the Dodgers, but...
No one does.
I think they can keep it.
Biased Padres fan, I think Tatis deserves it.
All right. Silver Sluggers, American League first baseman.
Nick Kurtz.
Okay. Nicholas Kurtz.
We already talked about him a million times. He's one of the best hitters in baseball. Eventually probably will be the best. Yep.
As long as Aaron Judge is still around, he won't be.
Or Ohtani-san.
Ohtani-san.
Oh my gosh. Shohei.
Second.
Ohtani.
Second base.
The greatest day
we have
in baseball history.
Chisholm.
Deserved 30-30 season.
Yeah, I felt like...
I'm not surprised.
I don't remember who the other guys were, but I don't think they were very comparable to him. Yeah, Brandon Lau and Jorge Polanco.
Zach McKinstry. Riley Green.
We'll get there. Third base, Jose Ramirez. That's a gimme. He was an MVP finalist.
Yeah.
Bobby Witt Jr. for shortstop.
Yep.
That one was
any other year.
Deserved.
In any other year, he's MVP finalist.
That one was the close one though. That one was Bichette, Pena, and Witt. I had Pena. I think we all had different people.
I had Bobby Witt.
That one was.
But my point with Bobby Witt is, in any other year, he's an MVP finalist. It's just crazy how much like big years Judge and Cal Raleigh had. Like the season that Bobby Witt had.
I don't know about MVP finalists.
Come on now.
I mean,
Like
I don't think he
he
had
hit
MVP
295. He had 23 homers, 38 stolen bases,
defensively great.
852
Great.
OPS.
Defensively, he's great.
That doesn't have MVP to me.
I'm not saying he
But
would have won
it's a
MVP.
No, I don't think he's a finalist.
I thought he would've
even
been
with
finalist.
those numbers, I don't think he's a finalist. Just
Even the
there's-
past few years.
There's 3 finalists. There's a lot better stats than that.
Yeah. But I think if you're a Bobby Witt fan, like only 25 years old, this guy's only
No,
going to
yeah,
keep, he's only gonna
100%.
keep getting
No,
better.
not dissing Bobby
No,
Witt at all.
he'll
He's
win
a
a few
great player.
MVPs
I'm just
for sure.
saying.
Guy's a stud.
I don't think he should have been a finalist.
Yeah.
Outfielders: Aaron Judge, Byron Buxton, Riley Green. We hit that on the head.
Yeah, all fair.
Yeah.
I like them all.
Catcher: easy. Like
Cow.
don't even got to talk about it.
I hope he doesn't win MVP.
DH George Springer.
Expected.
I mean, I didn't really like how
like-
he was nominated for multiple positions, but
Yeah.
I
I'm
like
glad he
Rooker
won.
over him.
Yeah, I like Rooker, but
Who was first baseman?
Nick
Oh, where did Zach McKinstry win?
utility,
Ah,
which I do not like.
Riley Green was.
Ben Rice should have easily won
He
utility.
didn't play much better.
Yeah.
Ben Rice, like we just talked about how amazing he is as a
Yeah.
hitter. Like that should have easily been Ben Rice. I don't know how they messed that one up, but again, not hating on Zach McKinstry.
Oh no,
he's a great hitter.
No,
Played great.
But Ben Rice was like
he played everywhere too.
in like half of the year he was like a top 10 hitter in baseball.
Yeah.
Like statistically. So like I don't understand how he didn't win that. The best hitting team for the American League was the Yankees.
Shocker. And then Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
And Stanton.
It was
the Jazz.
Aaron Judge. Yeah, it was
Yeah. I mean,
National League, Pete Alonso, first base.
not surprised.
Yeah. Second base, Ketel Marte.
Not surprised.
Third base, Manny Machado.
Not surprised. Shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Apparently, one of those moves, him or Cattell, are going to be on the move this summer. They could be traded. I saw somewhere.
I could see Cattell.
I saw somewhere because Cattell's going to be a
Cattell's-
free agent after next season.
They should trade him in the division with
Yeah.
someone like, I don't know.
Just
San
trade him.
Francisco
I
So
love
that's-
Cattell Marte.
So trade him to the.
the Giants.
I think a great fit.
Cardinal.
I think a great fit for him would be the Red Sox.
Yeah, I just
Great fit
don't
for
know
him.
if the Red Sox would want to give up that. I think the Red Sox are focusing on getting
Yeah.
another.
Because they're getting rid of Bregman, right? So
Yeah.
you're going to need somebody
Bregman's
else.
third baseman.
I know, but still, like
They've had
another
one
infielder.
second. Yeah. And then outfield, Soto,
Not
Carroll,
surprised.
Tucker.
This is Soto's like 6th or 7th straight year winning.
All right.
I'm not making a 6-7 joke. I'm just saying. I think it's like your 6th or 7th straight year he's won. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Can we just get a little love to Kyle Stowers real quick?
If he didn't get hurt,
Great year.
yeah,
Great year. Marlins, great future. Watch out for them to make some moves this free agency.
Marlins in great
I
future.
want the A's to make moves. The A's need to buy pitching.
Next
They'll
year,
be
the
a
Marlins
great
and
team.
A's are making the playoffs.
I honestly
One of
think,
those teams will make the
I
playoffs.
genuinely think if the A's can sign 2 or 3 pitchers, they will make the playoffs next year. They have a top
They need-
5 offense in a great hitting stadium. If they can just sign some pitching, they'll make the playoffs.
Yeah, they need more than 2 or 3 though, because you also need a bullpen to close games. And
They got rid of Mason Miller.
Yeah, they just. I don't know about. I like the Marlins a little more than the A's because they have the pitching already.
Sandy Uri and
And then Edward Cabrera.
yeah,
Yeah.
MLB The Show.
Yeah. So I just like the Marlins a little more, especially if they can add to what they already have. Catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Deserved.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Yeah.
Save him from the
Will
Rockies.
Smith also had a really good year.
I think the Rockies needed something.
yeah, I get it. I
understand.
totally get it. I
understand that Will Smith is
even
good.
as a Giants fan, like Will Smith might have deserved it a little more. I think the big factor here was that Will Smith missed a lot of games.
yeah.
And yeah, I just feel like I love Hunter Goodman, and I wish he wasn't on the Rockies because he deserved to.
But then that's also half the
games.
reason he's doing so good because he's in Coors
Yeah,
Field in the
that's true.
Rockies.
Well, I don't know though because then everybody else on the team sucks. So
Yeah.
and then we show
the GOAT, yeah.
and
And
then
then Alec Burleson.
Shohei
What a
Ohtani
year.
is the greatest player of all time.
Alec Burleson.
I hope Alec Burleson.
Who are
like,
the other options? Jake Cronenworth and Brendan
Cronzone.
Donovan. Gosh, the utility position was
Awful.
terrible for the National League.
I'd like to say I would have loved Brendan Donovan to win it, but
yeah,
I also
I was about to say, why did Brendan Donovan not get it over his own teammate?
I mean, I like Burley, but like,
he had
Should have been Jake Cronenworth.
290?
I mean, like, but he didn't play much. Like he
That's probably
he was
why.
injured for a decent amount.
Yeah, but it's called the utility
I know.
position. So,
But I like,
Why not Jake Cronenworth? Come on, guys.
yeah.
The Crone Zone.
Yeah, I don't really understand giving it over Donovan. I thought he had a better season, and I like Brendan Donovan more, but I'll
What are
take
you gonna
Cardinal
do?
winning.
Yeah,
I'll
you'll
take
take
Cardinal
it.
winning.
Take it. Dodgers, obviously.
Team.
Team.
Shohei Ohtani. I mean, everyone glazes him. Deserved. Him and
the goat.
Mahomes.
It's the goat.
But yeah,
Him and Mahomes deserve the glaze.
that's pretty much it with baseball.
Any basketball?
We could talk about basketball on Wednesday. We're getting close to the end here. A little UFC
We ever,
for me
we
real
ever
quick.
get any hockey love? Connor
Eventually.
Bedard,
We can
Macklin
do it on
Celebrini,
Wednesday.
two youngsters. We're getting into the Winter Olympics
Yeah,
soon.
the Sharks are actually like good, and now it's giving me a reason to watch hockey again.
Will
so-
Smith, and
Yeah.
Macklin Celebrini.
Yeah.
We're getting into Winter Olympics soon. They're gonna have teams come out soon for that. That's gonna be fun. Team USA probably gonna face Canada in the final. We'll see who wins.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat McDavid, McJesus, as everyone calls him.
I mean, it's hockey though. For UFC,
Hockey is so much
For
fun.
UFC,
Hockey
please.
is so much better than UFC.
No,
and
you're just so
Yeah,
wrong.
okay,
You're so
I will
wrong.
say the NFL is becoming harder and harder to watch. So many blowouts.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I-
whoa. I
I
was
watched-
okay with the UFC thing, but
Yeah.
now we're comparing the NHL to the NFL.
I used to watch the NFL constantly. This year, maybe watch it for an hour
I
on
disagree.
Sundays.
I
it's
think
just not, in my
football is
opinion.
still king.
In my opinion, college football is king. In my opinion,
no.
the NFL is just
No.
not that fun anymore. It's just getting ruined. But
I think college football has all the same problems, if
I
not more.
completely disagree.
But
Watching a college football game is so much better than watching an NFL game.
yeah,
You
you
got
like
the
watching
bands,
the Citadel versus
I didn't watch that game.
like exactly.
but I watched BYU Texas Tech. I watched
Silly.
Indiana Penn State. I watched
Silly.
Alabama
BYU and
LSU.
Texas Tech was still a not competitive game.
I watched Indiana
These
Penn
are
State.
all lame. Like, yeah, no, I just completely disagree. Anyways, for UFC, keep track, keep watching. I think,
Everything's
guys,
great.
the biggest card of the year is this Saturday. So be tuned in for my picks. I'm gonna go 100%.
If you're looking at NFL stats
Let's
too,
just get a little. I wish we could do like a little flashback thing to when you said you had the lock of the
Yeah,
week,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
he
so-
got knocked out in like what 20 seconds.
So lock of the year, Randy Brown did get knocked out very quickly. Shockingly quickly, by the way.
it's probably rigged. Like you
Yeah,
said.
I'd say it's all. That's what I'm gonna do with all my picks. I think it was
rigged.
I think it was all rigged. I think it's all. But yeah, so he ends up losing. It was a terrible card this last weekend. But
Yeah.
we have the best card of the year coming up. So just
Who got knocked out?
it was Randy Brown.
He wasn't
I
wearing
watched.
enough chapstick.
I watched Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, but I don't watch UFC. And it's impossible to watch. I'm not spending $70 to watch it.
You don't have to spend $70.
Yeah, just
I'm not
like
going to legally
streamies.
stream it.
It's not illegal anymore.
I don't care. I'm not watching UFC when there's college football on.
I just disagree. But anyways, yeah, stay tuned.
And we'll be back on Wednesday.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah.